Hey Capricorn, welcome to your July 2021 reading. Thank you very much for stopping by. And also welcome to any newcomers, any new watchers, the more the merrier. We love to have new energy around, so the more the merrier. Thank you for joining us. I'm just going to pull a couple of Wisdom Oracle cards just to see what your energy is doing in July and just to set the tone for the month. Let's just see what's going in. Got one beautiful one actually. Let's just see if we can't get another one to come and help us here. Oh, it's a reluctant. It's going to be worth the wait. Nearly. Yes. From the sublime to the ridiculous. So we've got the first card that came out is all that glitters is not gold. So it's sometimes I see this as a warning card. You know, like magpies, they gravitate to shiny objects and stuff like that. But all that glitters sort of... Well, what does the saying? The saying goes, all that glitters is not gold. So this is about removing the mask and seeing the truth behind it and seeing things for how or what they really are. So, but I'm going to read from the book because, I do use so many cards a day and I can't remember the full meaning of everything, and I don't want to give you a dud steer. So I'll be reading from the book just to get a little snippet, just to give us a bit more in-depth information there. And then we've got in between worlds. So this is about transitioning, about you're on the cusp of coming out of a darker period into the light. It's about re-emerging. It's about the phoenix rising from the ashes, perhaps. So yeah, you're just about to cross over into the light here and things are about to get better. But although that's what the surface of the card tells me, let's just go a bit deeper in and see what the book says. So we've got all that glitters. Yeah, exactly what I said. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new things, being mercurial. So a little snippet from the message is, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or a position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of a diamond, these icons let you know something about a person, place or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they really do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and motives underlying them. Imagine that all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? So as I said, it's all that glitters is not gold. There we go. And let's go into Between Worlds, which is number 3. So transitions. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, a bit of a no man's land. So it's a bit of a limbo period that is going on here. Between worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time where you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is the state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness, greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires and decisions. So yeah, it's about letting go. It's about absolutely letting go. You're in between worlds, and it's let things unfold. So very interesting, especially because it comes with all that glitters, which is about removing masks and seeing things for what they really are. So maybe that transition period is going to be very telling for you. But let's get into the main read. I'll get the cards out on the table before I start the read. That way it'll be more fluid. Otherwise it's going to come across a bit disjointed. So let's just get the card one. Okay, that's the energy you're probably in at the moment because it's nearly July. Right, so we've got that. That. Nice. And now we want the challenge position, please, Spirit. Wow, challenge, yeah, great. And now we want the advice from Spirit, please. And the potential outcome. Okay, what does the bottom of the deck tell us? 5 of Cups, change. And there you go, and you're in between worlds, so of course things are changing. With change comes a bit of conflict. There's bound to be a mild disruption that comes along with this change, but you know, nothing changes unless it's disrupted, does it? So it goes hand in hand. When I look at the 5 of Cups though, especially in this deck, it prompts me to say, look back, but don't stare. Now it's time to move forward, and change is afoot. So it's time to progress. Now, in the energy that you're probably in at the moment, considering we're nearly in July, we've got the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. This is quite a stable energy. There's nothing really dramatic about it, thankfully. It's stable, it's nourishing, it's quite a true energy. However, with the 3 of Cups on top of it, it's asking you to be a bit more inventive rather than just stagnate. I suspect this is quite a stagnant energy for you at the moment. The 3 is prompting you to use your creativity, your imagination, you know, all those good things to discover what's ahead for you. You're in a period of transition, so it's about figuring out what you want and bringing it towards you rather than letting it happen. Don't let things happen to you. You need to be the instigator of your world, of your life, you know, so it's about thinking outside the box here. And then we've got the energy coming in, we've got the Empress, which is absolutely beautiful. This is about nurturing, about growth, and again about creativity. You know, she is the mind, body and spirit. It's about bringing them all together, nourishing them, and bringing the ideas or what you'd like your life to be like into fruition. But it's a really beautiful, nurturing, you know, growth period that you're coming into, and so you're just coming into it, you're on the cusp of it. So if you've been stagnant, you know, things are going to start changing now. You've got the 5 of Cups saying, right, a bit of disruption coming, change is afoot, and it's a good thing because stagnant doesn't help anybody. We've got the 9 of Wands and the High Priestess sitting in the challenge position. The 9 of Wands tells me that your transition is very, very near. And, you know, a 5, you know, the overarching energy of the read is a little bit disruptive. It's nothing major to worry about. It's very mild, but it's disruptive nonetheless. What the challenge is asking you to do here, bearing in mind the High Priestess is on top of the 9, is to trust yourself. Trust your intuition, trust that you know what you're doing, and trust that you're going to make the right decision. So it's about believing in yourself. So very, very nice challenge. Well, I say nice challenge, it can be very difficult sometimes if we're not in the right headspace, but the High Priestess is there and it's a fabulous energy. You've got the Empress and the High Priestess in this read, so absolutely fantastic. We've got the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups in the advice from Spirit. So this is about your experiences, the gaining and the understanding that you've gleaned over the years, and that has brought you to the position that you're in now, or to the stage of life that you're in now. It's about taking those things, your lessons learned, and going forward with them in confidence. And when you've established, and had your memory lane, your nostalgic moments, it's about taking those experiences and going forward with perseverance, with determination, and overcoming any obstacles that are set in your way. And that's your Six of Cups there. So absolutely fabulous advice from Spirit, so you can do it, guys. Absolutely, Capricorn. So have faith in yourself. It's about self-belief, this read. And then, we've got the potential outcome, the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. Swords to me represent truth. So, we've got another 5 here. So there's your mild disruption coming in. And that's because change is taking place, or change has taken place, and you've got to get used to the newness, and you